First-time homebuyer facts I guarantee that you don't know. Number one, not all homes come with what you see as you walk through them. You're walking through a house and you see all the newly updated stainless steel kitchen appliances. You got the fridge, stove, microwave, etc. Great. I love stainless steel. Well, not so fast, because the sellers are not required to sell the fridge with the home. If the microwave is a countertop microwave, they don't have to sell that to you either. These items are negotiated when you write your initial offer on the house, so don't assume that they'll be there upon closing time. What does come with the house is what is technically built in: a stove, a microwave that is top mounted to a cabinet, and a dishwasher all count as part of the house. A fridge and a countertop microwave do not count. Is there a washer and dryer in the house as you walk through it? Be sure to ask your realtor if the sellers are leaving that with the house, because they are not required to, and you don't want to move in with a pile of dirty clothes that cannot be washed. Blinds and curtains. Again, not so fast. Blinds are installed into the windows, so they do come with the house. The curtains, the seller can take those with them. If your potential home only has curtains, you don't want to feel like you're in a fishbowl with everyone watching you in your house at night. At least that's how I would feel. So make sure you know upfront whether you are going to need to purchase window treatments. Did you know if you're buying a house with an HOA, the sellers are required to make any repairs to the exterior of the house that is not in line with the HOA requirements? Getting the HOA up to par with the HOA standards is not your responsibility as the buyer. After the sellers accept your offer, the HOA comes to the house to evaluate it. Once they evaluate the house, they send all parties a list of the needed repairs, and the sellers bring everything back up to HOA code. Make sure you check that these repairs are completed prior to closing on the home. This is done on the final walkthrough, which is usually the day before or the morning of your closing. Certain homes, but not all, may have lead-based paint. A house that is built before 1978 could have that paint inside. This house age is very popular if you're looking for a home in a city. If a house is built before 1978, the sellers are required to sign an additional document prior to closing that states they are or are not aware of any lead-based paint in the home, and you as the buyer are to sign it as well and confirm that you have read this prior to closing. Lead-based paint is like it sounds. It is paint containing lead, which over time is toxic when inhaled. If your potential new home has a chimney, the chimney and flue are not inspected when you order a general home inspection. If you are wanting to buy a home and get use out of its fireplace, make sure you order a separate inspection that will look over these items and make sure they are safe and functioning. Oftentimes, specifically in Richmond, Virginia, a fireplace, flue, and chimney are sold in as-is condition, meaning they're sold in the condition they are, no matter what the findings are. If this is the case, you should still get an inspection just to know what you're getting yourself into. Did you know you can pay upfront to lower your interest rate? Before you purchase your potential home, you can speak with a lender about buying down your rate. Doing this is called mortgage points or discount points, and points are paid at closing, but they do increase your closing cost. Each point equals 1% of the loan amount. So, for example, 1 point on a $200,000 loan would be 1% of the loan, so $2,000. Points aren't always round numbers either, so you can pay 1.25 points, 0.5 points, or even 0.125 points. Some homes are sold as is. As is means you agree to buy the house in its current condition. Even if the inspection report has found needed repairs and defects, you are still required to purchase in the as-is condition. Usually, with the as-is purchase, you are paying a lower price for the house, but not in all cases. In a competitive housing market, people often purchase a home in as-is condition while also offering the max price. It really all depends on how badly you want the house. I could go on forever about did you know home buying facts, and maybe I will, but on the next video. As I always say, knowledge is power, and knowledge is saving you a lot of money and making sure that you have no surprises on the purchase, the biggest purchase of your life. If you want to continue to learn, watch the next video. If you want to ask questions and maybe find out what your personalized home buying process would look like, schedule a free 30-minute chat session using the Calendly link in the channel description and choose a time that is best for you. If you are moving to the Richmond area, let's work together. If you're located elsewhere, I can still help you with your home buying process. Don't forget to like and subscribe.